On Sunday morning, President Trump latched onto the story that FBI agent Peter Strzok was removed from working within Special Counsel Robert Mueller's ongoing Russia probe over anti-Trump tweets. He used the story, broken by the New York Times and the Washington Post, and the fact that Strzok had held a lead role in the Hillary Clinton email investigation to suggest that the FBI hasn't treated Trump fairly. Report: Anti-Trump FBI agent led Clinton email probe, Trump tweeted. Now it all starts to make sense. On Capitol Hill, House Intelligence Committee Chairman, Representative Devin Nunes, has expressed outrage that lawmakers didn't know the reason Mueller kicked Strzok off the team. By hiding from Congress, and from the American people, documented political bias by a key FBI head investigator for both the Russia collusion probe and the Clinton email investigation, the FBI and DOJ engaged in a willful attempt to thwart Congress' constitutional oversight responsibility, Nunes said in a statement Saturday. This is part of a months-long pattern by the DOJ and FBI of stonewalling and obstructing this committee's oversight work, particularly oversight of their use of the Steele dossier, Nunes said, referencing the unverified opposition research report gathered by former MI6 agent Christopher Steele, documenting Trump's relationship with Russia. At this point, these agencies should be investigating themselves, Nunes said, according to the Washington Examiner. Nunes was further incensed when, after months of requesting information, including interviews with Strzok, the DOJ notified Nunes that the agency would provide some of it. The DOJ has now expressed, on a Saturday, just hours after the press reports on Strzok's dismissal appeared, a sudden willingness to comply with some of the committee's long-standing demands, Nunes said. This attempted 11th-hour accommodation is neither credible nor believable, and in fact is yet another example of the DOJ's disingenuousness and obstruction. The president, more broadly, used the story to pour some cold water over former FBI Director James Comey, who has relished the news that Special Counsel Robert Mueller's Russia probe has ensnared Trump's national security advisor Michael Flynn. After years of Comey, with the phony and dishonest Clinton investigation, and more, running the FBI, its reputation is in tatters, worst in history. Trump wrote. But fear not, we will bring it back to greatness. Trump's pick of Christopher Wray is now leading the Federal Bureau of Investigations. In August, ABC News reported on Strzok's departure from Mueller's team, but didn't know the reason. On Saturday, however, The Washington Post and the New York Times reported that Strzok, who had served as the FBI's deputy head of counterintelligence, had sent texts to a colleague he was having an affair with that could be viewed as anti-Trump. The Post reported that Strzok and FBI attorney Lisa Page exchanged messages that expressed anti-Trump sentiments and other comments that appeared to favor Clinton, an unnamed source told the paper. Officials are now reviewing the communications to see if they show evidence of political bias in their work on the cases, a review which could result in a public report. Regulations put in place by the FBI permit individuals to privately and publicly speak on political subjects and candidates, while they are forbidden from working for political campaigns. Mueller spokesman Peter Carr confirmed Strzok's leave in a statement to The Hill. Immediately upon learning of the allegations, the special counsel's office removed Peter Strzok from the investigation, Carr said. Lisa Page completed her brief detail and had returned to the FBI weeks before our office was